what a wonderful world. If he's doing this, he has that sound.
Do you do voices as well?
Yeah, of course. Huh?
Oh my God. Get out.
Hey, Pluto. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Terrell. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Raise your hand if you have been the vocal coach for Jennifer Lopez. Raise your hand if you have been the vocal coach for Selena Gomez. Raise a little bit high. JoJo, Fergie, Lenny Kravitz, Amber Riley, Kelly Rowland, Maroon 5. I'm gonna put the card down. Just go to Spotify, type in the letter A. Anybody who come up, he done did. Stevie Mackey is in the building. Hi, Stevie.
Hey, Terrell.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to talk to you. I mean, listen, you're Hollywood's favorite vocal coach. Basically, in my head, I mean, it doesn't matter if an artist is going on a worldwide tour or singing one song for Jim and Pam's wedding, they calling you.
And thank God.
Hallelujah. How did you become this amazing go-to person if you want to sound like somebody?
It started with me loving sounds. I think my first talent is listening.
Okay.
And I think good singing is a byproduct of good listening.
Okay, so you're gonna preach to me today, is that what?
I'm gonna preach just a little bit.
Am I gonna get a teachable moment? Come on.
Teachable.
Listen.
I'm such a music nerd.
You grew up in the church, didn't you?
Yeah.
I can tell by the way you deliver a message. It's very
It's a good one.
Stevie.
I come from a family of pastors and teachers.
Really?
And so, yeah, when I was growing up, my dad was a physical therapist and my mom's always been a teacher. And so I think those two things together, the muscles and how to teach people how to use them, made what I do very possible.
Lots of people have misconceptions about what a vocal coach can do, what their job is, because you don't just go see a vocal coach and come out sounding like Whitney Houston. That ain't the gig. That ain't how it goes. So if you could explain what your job entails.
That's a very good question. It's, when you think of coaching in any field, you think of the best people have coaches because you don't always feel motivated to do everything yourself and to push yourself sometime. I'm the one who makes sure that you are your best. So I take what's there. If there's a mental block, it's my responsibility to work with you to remove it, to make your voice sound better. It's not about singing perfect, it's about how well are you telling the story.
Stevie,
and so if you can tell a story well, then you can make people...
Stevie, you sound like I can't afford you. If I need to go.
Oh my gosh, Terrell.
Stevie, you do all that? God, that's more than vocal coaching. To me, from what I've perceived it to be, you're like almost like a life coach also with this type of thing. You seem to take it a bit further. Maybe that's why you're so popular.
Your voice comes from a very deep place. So it's not just voice. It is further than that.
Yeah.
It's not something that I'm saying I know all the answers, but I do know music well enough to know how to fix a musical problem.
I hope you got your Bibles out and your notes ready. Because the title of this sermon is Stevie Knows What the He's Talking About.
Oh my God.
Hallelujah. What we should do before we start, since you're a vocal coach, give me some vocal, what do you do to warm up?
Okay.
Oh.
You want me to warm you up?
Warm you up. I ain't singing, but what you do?
You're doing a lot of things to warm up.
Oh.
Already, you don't know how much you're doing. You're using your full range to talk.
I'm about to get schooled.
So, when you go, yeah, you're already going through your registers from your chest voice to your falsetto as you talk because your voice is dynamic and you have a musical sounding voice.
Ow, Stevie! Ow!
You're already up there, it's a high note. It's your first high note.
So what you're saying is my voice is natural music. Well, I'm done. Your first word, Stevie.
Okay.
The word is yes. 10 sec.
Yes, Jesus loves me.
We'll start us off.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. For the Bible
Boy, tell you.
tells me so.
You may have had a busy morning, but your afternoon is sitting
Oh,
right.
but my future. Okay.
Sick of you. Leave, 10 seconds.
Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. Bam, bam. Don't leave me, girl.
Do what?
Please stay with me tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum.
Think. Stevie?
I don't know what you. Oh wait, no.
Okay, there is a
I
word.
don't know what. Oh shoot, the think is in that song.
I don't know what it is that you do to me.
Think is not in there.
Yeah, if you keep singing, you'll hit it. I guess.
I don't know what it is that you've done to me.
But
It's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Yeah. Whatever it is that you feel
that you do when you do.
it.
Lord.
I have to read. I don't know.
You ain't hit the word yet.
When
You
my
gotta
heart
get
is
this
beating
button.
triple time. Girl, it's what to do when it calls and curious you. I get so weak in the knees. I'm so amazing. Just stay with me on time.
Wait, the word think in there?
No.
You did all that just to get a buzzer.
Think what you're trying to do to me. You better think.
Yes. Woo! Was Jennifer Lopez your first like huge name, household name recognition client?
You know, people, I would say JoJo because she was overseas. Everyone plays JoJo all the time. And I played her all the time.
too.
I played her all the time. And
Yes.
so I was really starstruck over working with JoJo.
Yeah.
And she was friends with Selena Gomez. And like, Selena was probably my first really huge client. And I didn't realize how powerful Instagram was or was going to be at the time. And so that's what gave me a big push in that world online. And so, of course, Jennifer is just like Jennifer Lopez. She's just Jennifer Lopez. So she's the hardest working person I've ever met.
What was the moment where you went, wow, this is exactly what I should be doing? Was it that J-Lo call backstage or was it before that? What was that moment?
I think the biggest moments I have are when I do throw my parties and my people are around and I look out and you see everybody you work with and you see people you've looked up to for years and they're like, it makes you so emotional. That's when I get emotional because when you have something like my Taco Tuesdays, which I started to generate business, and I didn't have anything but a little skillet in my house really just to make tacos because it was the easiest thing to do. And so I would generate parties and I wanted to do parties instead of recitals because recitals were boring.
That was one of my questions was like, how did Taco Tuesday start? No, this is good.
Oh, okay.
You better segue, do it.
I'm just saying, because those are the moments where where I see everything I've done come together.
Yeah.
And culminate, because my favorite thing to do is to sing with my friends. Instead of stage, audience, it was, we're all in this together, you get a mic, and we're gonna sing background for each other no matter who you are, doesn't matter what show you're on with this, we're gonna all sing together. I love LA, this is my hometown, this is my city, but sometimes you feel like everything is for business and it's all business and you have to come here and make it and I have to keep hustling, I have to keep pushing, and sometimes you just need to be reminded of why you came here and the love of singing.
For someone who could not afford a vocal coach what is like maybe a couple things that they can just do or practice on their own?
The point is to know your voice. It doesn't
What
always
is
do
the
what you
number
want.
one indicator for you when you know somebody does not know their voice?
They want to sound perfect. They want to sing perfectly. They come in the house and they don't want to mess up because they're afraid of the unknown. The worst thing that could happen to you as a singer is you sound bad.
Yeah.
You sound bad. Okay, you sound bad. That's the worst thing that could happen as a singer. You're not working on someone's brain or sending anyone to the moon. I know I'm a singer and I don't care if I mess up. I mess up every day and I try to. I try to. We don't know how many mistakes are in any masterpiece, but we still call them masterpieces.
You know what, Stevie, you're gonna have to go. You don't know how many mistakes is in a masterpiece. That's fire. Did you make this up right here?
Yeah. Well, we don't know. We know I love art. I draw and I paint. If I were a master painter, you wouldn't know where I messed up. A lot of people could sing a song if they knew they could. If they were convinced that they had to sing something, they could sing something.
Yeah.
Nobody cares how perfect you are. If you're selling a character and people are buying it,
listening to this.
then you've made an impact. You're a success. You have achieved what you have accomplished, what you've wanted to accomplish. So you're putting out this character. It doesn't have to be good. You could sound as rough as Louis Armstrong, and he wasn't even
What a wonderful world. One of
known
my
as a
favorite
singer
songs.
until he wasn't even known. He
Trumpet.
played trumpet.
Yes.
But that song required a voice as gritty as his because it's such a smooth song. And you have the strings. It required this grit. And if someone with that much life in their voice could sing this song, you believe that it is a wonderful world.
Yeah.
You couldn't have a smooth voice over that song. My voice doesn't work on that song.
But, I see, what a wonderful world. If he's doing this,
He has that sound.
I see, street,
I can mimic, but he's just incredible. He has that voice.
Do you do voices as well?
Yeah, of course.
Get
Hey,
out.
Pluto. Let's go. Boy.
That's how I started singing, by the way. I started doing voices.
Emma loves you so much. Emma loves Terrell. Emma loves Steve. Emma loves everything.
I love voices.
I have a game here, but
Okay, let's go again.
you're saying so
I'm gonna
many
lose the
wonderful
game,
things.
but I'll keep winning if I talk. But I'm about to lose
I
this
see
game.
your plan. It's very slick here.
All right, go.
Come on, Stevie.
Let's go.
If I give you the word feel, what would you sing to me?
I want to feel the fire, yeah. Oh, feel me. Is that the right word?
I don't know what you're singing.
I want to feel you.
Come on, Fox.
Okay.
What song is that?
I want to feel the fire. Oh,
I want you to know that.
shoot. That's like from the 70s.
Kiss.
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. Or
Uh-oh.
kiss it better, baby.
Sing that.
What are you willing to do? Oh, tell me what you're willing to do. Kiss it better, baby. What are you willing to do?
Tremble.
Tell me what you're willing to do. Kiss it better, baby. I love that.
Somebody kissing you, Stevie, you single? What happened?
I'm single.
Really? How they let you run around here single?
I feel like I have a bunch of kids. I'm always mentoring somebody. And,
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of focusing to do.
True. You got a lot
Got
going
a lot
on.
of focusing to do.
So Stevie's single. He's a catch. His Instagram name is @Stevie Mackey. Is that it?
That's it. Terrell.
Blow his DMs.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Believe. Believe.
So many songs. And I believe in dreams again.
Do it.
I believe that love will never end. And like the river finds the sea, I was lost. Now I'm free. 'Cause I 'cause I believe in you and me.
That just made me ashy. You done sucked all the moisture out of my hands. Rock, look at what you did. Look at what you did to Roxy. Look at what you did. Look at what you did.
Roxy.
Don't you sing the name.
Roxy.
At the beginning of this career of yours, were you trying to be an artist and then you fell into vocal coaching, or was vocal coaching always what you wanted to do? Are you still pursuing your own artistry?
In another life, I would be a solo artist.
Okay.
And I don't mind that. But I have one life here on this earth, so I realized that I was probably my happiest singing with my friends and making them better, and it makes me better. And I had a deep interest in changing the way music is taught. Nobody teaches American style of music. You go all over the world and all the coaches are, opera is great. I was taught opera and I sang it and it's great, but music has changed a lot in the last 75 years. The whole world sings like us. And when I say like us, I mean like Americans.
You go anywhere, you're gonna hear
Everyone
American
sings
music.
the American style, just like classical music was hundreds of years ago, because it was what ruled the world. That's what people knew. We have a style that the world has latched onto. And wherever you go, you hear people singing American music. Even if they can't speak English, they're singing our music. And so we have to teach it. They come here thinking they're gonna learn it, but the schools are not teaching it. How do you learn how to sing with soul? What is soul in singing?
Can you learn
Sometimes
how to sing
you gotta
with
get
soul?
off the note.
That's true.
So when you study
Sometimes.
Aretha, when you're saying what is soul, it doesn't belong to any color. It belongs to a culture. It's human. It's what a machine cannot do.
Can you teach someone to sing with soul, or must it be inherent?
I can teach it.
How?
I cannot teach you how to be interesting, but I can teach you how to sound like you have it. It's all perception.
Come on, Stevie.
I can
That's why you
with the
got
right
my
song,
check.
with the right song, I can teach it and I can vocal produce it. You want to sound like a human and not a piano. And when you listen to Aretha sing, you make me feel like a natural woman.
Freestyle.
I'm not singing perfect notes.
Yeah.
I'm off the note. You make me feel like a natural.
Yeah. It's like you're digging it out of the ground. Yeah.
She's not on a note.
Yeah.
She's around a note. She's a human singing, complementing a note. And so that's what the life is. A machine can't do that.
Yeah.
And so what if it was auto-tuned? You make me feel like a natural woman. It's soulless
Wow.
because it doesn't have the human part of it.
That'll preach.
So that's what I mean by soul.
Are you
That's how-
equating auto-tune to soulless music?
No.
Okay.
No, because Lord knows we need it sometime.
Please. Ooh, that means you got one. Go ahead and let it go. Please. Please.
I can't think of it. I'm really bad at this game. I'm really.
Stevie. This ain't
Any
looking
song
too
has please.
good.
Every song has please in it too. Every song.
Has please.
What a shame.
Somebody's always begging.
What a shame.
What a shame, Stevie. Think again. Come on. Please, baby, don't leave me.
Yeah, every
Don't-
song
no.
is please.
Just sing any boy band from the 90s. They were staying
Down
on
on
their
my knees, begging you please, baby, don't let me go.
Yes.
Please, 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 please. Please. Why?
Yes.
Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? Oh, they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? I don't like living this way. Don't like loving this way.
Come on, give it to me.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do, yeah. Oh,
Sing.
oh,
So you took a big old deep breath before you did that. Circle.
A
Circle.
Circle. About circles.
Okay.
Round in circles over you.
Is that, yep, go ahead.
Circles, yeah.
You know what I instantly thought of? And you did say you love Disney. Circle of Life.
Oh, I should've.
Come on. Give it to the congregation.
From the day we arrived on the planet.
Yes.
In the circle of life.
And it what?
And it moves us all.
You were able to turn your, what started out as, I would say, a hobby or passion or interest into something that you can live off of. Like, it's fully monetized, and you can do it with freedom, with joy, and still pay your bills and live comfortably. Come on, jacket. So, but, you know, that's not super easy for people to do, because there's financial roadblocks sometimes. Financial roadblocks is the main thing that keeps people from following their dreams and passions.
I do suggest to people to be specific about what exactly you like to do.
Okay.
And learn. If you don't know travel, learn, watch what people do. Look at credits, film credits. You see jobs on it. Oh, I didn't know there was a person that can do that or that. Look at jobs that are there. Everyone needs to be replaced in life. And, you know, you can invent your own thing. I never thought I'd be a vocal coach, but I thought I could improve on the way vocal coaching was done.
Yeah.
So I'm doing something old in a new way. And that's how you build a brand.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. It's what you're doing this, and it's so incredible. You see what you do, what you love. It's very clear. And a lot of times it doesn't take a lot of money to do that. It takes a clear vision to do it. And people will believe in you and show up.
If you are watching this and don't have a page full of notes, you don't want to live right. Okay? Dream is the word.
I'll be dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. All the rest of our lives.
Careful.
When you're holding me tight.
Yes.
And there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be. Here in my room, dreaming about you and me.
Yes,
Late
Stevie.
at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you.
Oh, you just left me.
Selena.
You just ran it down and ran it down
I
well.
love that song.
It's a good song. Oh my God, everybody in the room just went, ah. And
I
what is
love that song.
It's so great how songs can put you in an emotion that quick. It's wonderful. Everybody just hugged themselves just for a second as soon as you started singing that. It's great. Power of music. Card was upside down, Holy Spirit. If I gave you the word eyes, what would you sing? Eyes.
Why should I feel
Come on, son.
discouraged? And why should the shadows come? And why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow. And I know He watches over me. And so I sing because I'm happy. And I sing because I'm free. And I know he watches. I know he watches. I know he watches me. I know he watches over me.
If you don't hold that note, let the church say yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This was so enlightening on so many different ways. I never know what to expect when artists come in here. I don't know the artists before they come here at all, besides of what they put out for all of us to see. It's the same thing that you know about them, same thing I know. When they come in here and I get to talk to them, it's so crazy how you get something different from everybody. And from you, I just got wisdom, I got knowledge, and I got experience. And that's, a lot of things you spoke about today may not have applied to me as an aspiring singer, so I'm not that thing, but it's universal. Lots of just lessons that I needed to hear, so thank you for that. I wanna talk about this YouTube channel that is where a place that they can get more of what you just did today, hallelujah. So can you explain what's coming and how you're gonna do it and what's good in these streets?
So I'm gonna be starting up and just pushing on my own YouTube channel that really focuses on helping singers develop that, that can't get over to my house for lessons, can't see me for lessons, but mainly to just reach people about basic questions. I get a lot of the same questions. Can I adjust my vibrato? How do I work on breathing? And just basic questions in singing that are really for anyone, even in speaking.
This here, amazing. So I can only imagine what you're going to do. Thank you again. Oh, Stevie. Stevie, I love you.
Terrell, you're
I
awesome.
love you. Thank you so much.
I love what you're doing, and I respect what you're doing, and that's why I'm here. I love the attention and the love you have for music.
Yeah.
So we find our place on the path,
Unwinding.
unwinding in the circle of light. What's up, everybody? I'm Stevie Mackey, and this is the Terrell Show. I'm so glad you're here, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon!